I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best all-star cards right now in NBA 2K23. My team, let me know in the comment section down below, maybe your top 10 or top 5 all-star cards, or just who you guys like using the most out of all the Galaxy Opal Dark Matter all-star cards. And then, of course, let me know what you guys would change about my top 10. But coming in on my number 10 spot is going to be Galaxy Opal Jaylen Brown. He's a shooting guard, small forward, 6'6", with a 6'11" wingspan. I just think he's such a good, well-rounded shooting guard. He's going to be a very solid defender, 95 steal, 95 lateral quickness, with a 95 perimeter, and then an 84 block, and an 87 interior defense. So all around, Jaylen Brown going to give you some amazing defense. He's got Hall of Fame anchor, challenger, clamps, glove, off-ball pass, and pogo stick. And then you take a look at the offensive stats. Not that bad for a JB card. He's got a 95 driving dunk, 97 vertical, so going to be good at slashing to the basket. And then he's also pretty fast with a 95 speed, 95 acceleration. Jump shot wise, I mean, he's got a jump shot on quick timing. It's still not the fastest in the game because originally it's not really a good release. It's kind of slow, but overall he's got a pretty good jump shot. He's got the MJ dribble style. I would say JB is probably the 10th best all-star card. And then coming in on my number 9 spot, I think Shai and JB was definitely a close debate for me. I think Shai is probably a little bit better, being a 6'6" point guard with a 6'11" wingspan. But honestly, I don't think there's that big of a difference between this Galaxy Opal Shai and this Diamond Shai. Obviously, yes, there is a difference with the stats and the badges. Like, he's got 15 Hall of Fame badges, which is really nice to have, including, you know, clutch shooter, comeback kid, mini magician. He's got some really good playmaking ones like clamp breaker, handles for days, hyperdrive, killer combos, and quick first steps. I mean, he's still going to be a really good point guard, a debatable top 5 point guard in the game. He's got a jump shot on quick timing, but they didn't really touch any of his sigs or give him the normal leaner. Like, if he had the normal leaner, let's just say like the Fox size up and the Kobe escape, that would be so much better for this Shai card. It is nice that he does have the quick drops off one, but I feel like he is just lacking when in the dribble sigs, especially for your point guard. But all around, he's still a 6'6" point guard and going to be one of the better all-star cards in my team. And then coming in at the number 8 spot, might seem a little bit low, but it's going to be Galaxy Opal Kevin Durant. I really don't think he's like that amazing. Yes, he's a 6'10" power forward with a 7'4" wingspan. Did I say power forward? I think I meant to say small forward. So obviously going to be a really good height and really good wingspan for that small forward position. Stats wise, I mean, the card's got great all around stats. You know, defensively not that bad for a KD card. He's got a 98 3 ball, 98 mid range, super fast, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. And then you take a look at the shooting badges. He's got Hall of Fame guard up, limitless range, green machine, dead eye, catch and shoot, amped, and Agent 3 as well. So I mean, you can't fault the jump, you can't fault the badges or the stats as well. Those are some really good stats and badges, but to me his jump shot just really isn't that amazing. It's not a bad release at all, but it's just not like a crazy good jump shot. So I feel like that definitely kind of hurts him on this top 10. And he also doesn't have like the greatest dribble sigs either. Like, the KD size up really isn't the best. The KD escape is okay. It's a little bit better than the size up, but all around, I mean, he's got some okay sigs and he's got an okay jump shot, but all around, I still think he's the 8th best all-star card. And then coming in at my number 7 spot, I do think Joel Embiid is probably actually a little bit better of a card than a guy like KD. He's 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan, and his stats are super nice, just like Kevin Durant. He's got a 98 block, 95 interior defense, so going to be a great defender, especially on the interior. And then he's also got an 85 steal, 84 perimeter, tons of good Hall of Fame defensive badges like anchor, box out beast, brick wall, pogo stick, post lockdown, and rebound chaser as well. So I mean, the card's going to be an amazing defender. And then offensively, he's got a 94 3 ball, 92 mid range. His jump shot, I feel like, really comes down to preference, and if you like his release, if you can agree with his jump shot, he's probably the 2nd best center in the game behind Yao Ming. I mean, he's probably better than D-Rob, Olowokandi, Jokic, and Marc Gasol if you can green consistently with his jump shot, because he has everything else. He has the defense, he has the height, he has the wingspan, he has the player model, he has the stats, the badges, the speed. Like, he has everything. It just really comes down to his jump shot, and if you can green it pretty consistently. Now coming in on my number 7 spot though, or is this number 6? I think this is actually number 6, and it's going to be Galaxy Opal Tatum, a very good small forward. He's 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan, and I think him and Kevin Durant are very similar at the small forward position. I think for me, it really just comes down to the fact that I like his jump shot a lot more than a guy like KD's. I think that's the only difference between Kevin Durant and between Tatum, is really just their jump shot. And in my opinion, I think Tatum's got the slightly better jump shot, at least in my opinion. You know, my preference, I do think he's got a little bit better of a release. Stats wise, I mean, they're basically the same. Badge count, obviously the exact same. So for me, all around, Tatum is going to be the 6th best all-star card. Halfway to my list here, though, coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Galaxy Blue Drew Holiday, who honestly could be a little bit higher on this list if you wanted him to. He's a great point guard. He's 6'5" with a 6'7" wingspan, and all around, I think he's an amazing card. Like, he's an amazing defender with a 98 steal, 98 lateral quickness, 98 perimeter, and a 93 interior defense with an 85 block. He's got some amazing Hall of Fame defensive badges like Anchor, Challenger, Clamps, Glove, Menace, Pick Dodger, and Workhorse as well. And then even on the offensive end, like, he's not a bad card. He's got a 90 ball handle, 95 speed with ball, Hall of Fame clamp breaker, quick first step, unpluckable. He's got some pretty good shooting badges on Hall of Fame, including amped, catch and shoot, dead-eye, guard up. You know, he's got 95 speed, 95 acceleration. I think kind of like Embiid, if you can green his jump shot and you get used to it, I feel like it's not that bad of a release, but maybe I know a lot of people don't really like Drew Holiday's jump shot, so if you can't agree with him consistently, then that's probably where he'll drop a little bit on your top 10 all-star ranking. But if you can green consistently with this card, I think he is a top 5 all-star card, maybe even a little bit higher. But at my number 4 spot, I do have Galaxy Blue Zion Williamson. I just think at his position, he's probably a little bit better than a guy like Drew Holiday. He's a 6'7" small forward with a 6'10" wingspan, and I just think, you know, Zion compared to Tatum and KD, I think is just kind of that next level, next tier above. Like, I think it's like Paul George, KD, Tatum, kind of in that like B tier range, you would say, for like the all-star cards, like all on the same level between those 3 small forwards. And then I think that next level, that next tier, you know, just a little bit above, though, it's not like 2 or 3 tiers above, just like that one step above, I do think is Zion Williamson. I think his stats are just better, well-rounded. I mean, he's got a 99 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk. His athleticism stats are absolutely unreal. 97 strength, 97 vertical, 97 acceleration, 97 speed. Defense, he's got 90 at least in every single important defensive category: the block, the steal, the perimeter, and the interior defense. So he's going to be a great defender, you know, great offensive card, really good at going to the rim. And then I think the biggest difference is probably when you go to the animation screen, because he's got the O-shape set base, which I do think is a way better jump shot. He has a way better jump shot than Kevin Durant and Tatum. And then sigs-wise, he also moves way better than Tatum and KD. He's also got the normal leaner, which is a pretty big difference. But I think the massive difference between the cards is the fact that Zion does have the Steve Francis size up, which is obviously the best size up in the game, and is a reason why cards like, you know, Ray Allen move so well, Tim Thomas, why these cards move so well, and why they're some of the best cards in my team. But all around, I do think Zion Williamson the 4th best all-star card. And then coming in at my number 3 spot, I do feel like is Jokic, and I really don't think it's close between all of the Galaxy Opals. We know the 2 Dark Matters are going to be the 2 top cards, but I think Jokic, honestly, is the 3rd best opal by a landslide. I think he's a lot better than Zion, a lot better than Drew, KD, Tatum, you know, Embiid. I think he is that much better at the power forward or even center position. He's 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan, and the card is just so nice on the offensive end. Like, if you look at his stats and badges, he really doesn't look to be, you know, that crazy amazing, but this jump shot is so easy to green. He's got some pretty good dribble sigs for your power forward or your center. You know, he just moves so well on the court. He's got a 90 speed with ball, 86 ball handle, you know, 90 speed, 90 acceleration is really fast for a Jokic card. He's just so nice on the offensive end, and especially if you give him some coach boost or shoe boost for defense, he can have like 90 almost in every single defensive category. So he's not a bad defender by the slightest. Like, he's actually a very solid defender. All around, though, I think Jokic the 3rd best all-star card. And then coming in at my number 2 spot, I think number 2 and number 1 are very obvious of who's going to be in the top 2, but whether you want to put LeBron 1, you want to put Giannis 2, or you want to put Giannis 1 and LeBron 2, I think they're very close. I mean, they're some of the best cards in my team. Like, you take a look at LeBron, I mean, the card legit has 0 flaws, and I think that's the biggest difference why I have LeBron at 1 compared to why I have Giannis at 2, because Giannis has 1 flaw, and that's his jump shot really isn't the best, and he doesn't have amazing dribble sigs. Now, he makes up for it with his player model, his height, his wingspan, his defensive stats, his defensive badges. Like, he's got almost every single defensive Hall of Fame badge in the game. He definitely makes up for his jump shot being a little bit slow and not having the best dribble sigs. But when you look at LeBron, there is legit no flaws with this card. You guys can let me know, except for like the 87 ball handle, there's legit no flaws with this LeBron card. Amazing jump shot, normal leaner, amazing dribble sigs, amazing dunk packages. I mean, there's nothing you can really ask more for with this LeBron card. But let me know in the comment section down below, what would you guys change about my top 10 all-star cards, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.